Retirement. It's something we all dream about, but many of us are making critical mistakes that could derail our golden years. Let's dive into the 5 biggest blunders that might be sabotaging your savings and how to avoid them. First up, we've got the ostrich approach. Burying your head in the sand and pretending retirement is a distant concern. It's easy to fall into this trap, especially when you're young and retirement seems like a lifetime away. But here's the thing. Time is your greatest asset when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start planning and saving, the more time your money has to grow through the magic of compound interest. Take my friend Sarah, for example. She started putting away just $100 a month in her 20s. By the time she hit 65, that small monthly contribution had grown into a substantial nest egg. Meanwhile, her coworker Mike waited until his 40s to start saving seriously. He's now playing catch-up, having to set aside much larger chunks of his income to try and make up for lost time. The lesson? Don't be an ostrich. Start planning now, no matter your age. Set clear goals for your retirement and create a roadmap to get there. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even a simple budget and savings plan can make a world of difference. Moving on to mistake number 2, the leaky bucket syndrome. This is where you're saving diligently, but you're also dipping into your retirement funds for non-emergency expenses. It's tempting to treat your 401k or IRA like a piggy bank, especially when life throws you a curveball. But every time you withdraw early, you're not just losing that money, you're losing all the potential growth it could have generated over the years. Then they decided to use a big chunk of it for a lavish wedding for their daughter. While the day was beautiful, they're now struggling to get their retirement plans back on track. The moral of the story? Your retirement savings should be sacred. Treat them like they're locked away in a vault, only to be accessed when you actually retire. The third mistake is what I like to call the ostrich's cousin: ignoring the power of employer matching. If your company offers to match your 401k contributions, that's essentially free money on the table. Yet, surprisingly, many people don't take full advantage of this benefit. Let's say your employer offers to match 50% of your contributions up to 6% of your salary. If you're making $50,000 a year and only contributing 3%, you're missing out on $750 of free money each year. Over a 30-year career, that could add up to tens of thousands of dollars left on the table. Don't make this mistake. Always contribute at least enough to get the full employer match. Mistake number 4 is the crystal ball fallacy. This is where people try to time the market or make investment decisions based on predictions about the future. The truth is, no one can consistently predict short-term market movements. Even professional investors struggle with this. I remember talking to a guy who was convinced the stock market was about to crash. He pulled all his money out and put it into safe investments. Well, the crash he predicted never came, and he missed out on years of strong market growth. Meanwhile, his friend who stayed invested and rode out the ups and downs ended up with a much healthier retirement account. The lesson here is simple. Don't try to outsmart the market. Instead, focus on creating a diversified portfolio that aligns with your risk tolerance and time horizon. Regular, consistent investing over the long term is far more likely to lead to success than trying to time the market. Last but not least, we have the set it and forget it trap. This is where people set up their retirement accounts, choose their investments, and then never look at them again. While it's good to avoid obsessing over your accounts daily, completely ignoring them isn't the answer either. Your life circumstances change over time, and so should your retirement strategy. Maybe you've gotten married, had kids, or changed careers. These life events can impact your financial goals and risk tolerance. It's important to review your retirement plan regularly, at least once a year, and make adjustments as needed. I once met a woman in her 50s who hadn't looked at her 401k in over a decade. When she finally did, she realized her investment mix was far too aggressive for someone nearing retirement. A market downturn at that point could have been devastating to her plans. By reviewing and rebalancing her portfolio, she was able to adjust her strategy to better fit her current situation. So, how can you avoid these mistakes and set yourself up for a comfortable retirement? Start by educating yourself about personal finance and retirement planning. There are tons of great resources out there: books, podcasts, online courses that can help you understand the basics. Next, make saving for retirement a priority. Treat it like any other essential bill. It should be one of the first things you pay each month, not an afterthought. Even small, consistent contributions can add up over time. Don't be afraid to seek professional help. A good financial advisor can provide personalized guidance based on your unique situation and goals. They can help you create a comprehensive retirement plan and keep you accountable. Remember, retirement planning isn't just about money. It's about creating the life you want to live in your golden years. Take some time to think about what you want your retirement to look like. Do you want to travel, spend time with family, pursue a hobby? Having a clear vision of your ideal retirement can help motivate you to stay on track with your savings goals. Lastly, be patient and stay the course. Building a substantial retirement nest egg takes time. There will be ups and downs along the way. But if you stick to your plan and avoid these common mistakes, you'll be well on your way to a comfortable and enjoyable retirement. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start planning for your future. By avoiding these 5 critical mistakes, you're giving yourself the best chance at a rich and fulfilling retirement. So take action today. Your future self will thank you. If you found this info helpful, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more money tips and tricks. Got any thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.